Hello, hi everyone. Thank you for joining and thank you for still watching this. And if you are still here, please kindly subscribe. Okay, so marriage is actually God's design for a healthy society, and a lot of people are missing out on the goodies that marriage have. So I have a lot of things to share today because this will actually enlighten a lot of families out there, a lot of people that are aspiring in getting married, because now you hear things like marriage is a scam. What do I have to achieve? Is the man going to be faithful to me? Is he not going to be faithful? I can decide not to live with a man, I can live without a man, I can decide to have a child, and I decide not to have a child. I can decide to have, is it IVF, just like what is it, artificial insemination and all of that, just to be on my own. But the truth is, marriage is God's design for a healthy society. He expects that we have a healthy society, and this has actually been causing a lot of that, as in a lot of distresses in our society these days. So number one I'll be talking about is we have to go back to God's manual, God's intention in having a healthy marriage. Yes, how do we now get this manual? The manual is the word of God. The word of God helps us to direct our lives and position it in the right path that we should follow. Yes, in the right path that we should follow. And in Genesis, he said he created man, right? And he formed woman out of the man. So it means that there is a man, there is a woman, not a man and a man, and not a woman and a woman. There are a lot of manuals that he has already set in place. Most of the time, when we encourage young ladies, young men in getting married, we get to enlighten them the things that they should expect in marriage, the benefits, the things that might come as a kind of challenge to them, which they will have to overcome. All these kind of things we try and tell them ahead of time, so that they will be able to stand the differences, or the different timings in marriage. Just like life, there is a time to be born and there is a time to die. There's a time for everything. So we expect this to happen in marriage as well. So when we are having the manual, we study it, or we get to know it, we get to know, okay, this is God's intention. God's intention is that, okay, we have a man and a woman, they get married, and when they have seed, when they have children, he expects that the children will obey the parents, and from there the fatherly love, the fatherly responsibilities, the motherly love, the motherly responsibilities, they'll be able to follow through. And okay, this is how my father did it, he did it well and he was successful at it. This is how my mom did it, she did it well and she was successful at it. I also want to be successful. There's a guidance, they are guiding the child every day of his life till he gets matured, and he wants to make decisions in the society. You will be able to make responsible decisions, and there will be less crime rates in the world. Another one I'll be talking about is you should know why you're actually getting married. If you're about to get married, you should know why you want to enter into that marriage, because some people, they enter into marriages having the mindset that they will divorce the man after 1 year, after 2 years, or they will divorce the lady after 1 year, after 2 years, or maybe she started giving birth, her face changed, her body structure changed, she's no longer the 8-pack, the 6-pack rather, and the slim shade, all those kind of Kim Kardashian's kind of body structure. So the man or the woman gets discouraged, distracted. That's why I'm saying you should know why you're actually getting married at first, if you are unmarried. And if you are married, you can sit your spouse down, try and understand yourself, try and understand your vision, why it is important for you to get why it's important for you to be together, why you know that I don't really want to leave this man, or I don't really want to leave this woman, because we have a purpose to fulfill together. Singles out there, my rich advice to you is that make sure you're not emotional when you're about to get married. These days we have, oh, I'm about to get married, just propose, everybody are carried away with the with the emotions, or the wedding, the oh, I'm going to spend $100 million for my wedding, or my friends are going to come, the ashwebi is going to come, everything is going to be popping. People, they focus more on that without even having a clue of what they want to go and do in that home. They just believe that, okay, me and Elizabeth, myself and Thomas, we are going to be sleeping together, opportunity for us to live together and shag and all of that. But that is actually not it. So you don't have to be emotional. Being emotional will not allow you to be able to listen to your heart, what God is trying to tell you within your spirit, man. That He's trying to tell you, oh, are you sure this is the person you want to go out with? Have you prayed enough? Are you sure this you can align together in the place of light? So you don't have to be emotional when you're still single. Don't be emotional. I know that the emotions come fine. We are humans, they are flesh, right? So but at least let your heart guide you in that you're choosing, because God is expecting that you create a healthy society for Him through that your home that you're about to build. And if you are married, the same thing. Be focused on the things. The enemy makes it so it makes us to be distracted, and the purpose to which one of the purposes of God bringing a man and a woman to be joined in a single home is expecting that, okay, when my child, maybe Tunde, or when Theophilus gets married, they are my children, they will produce godly seed. And when they are godly seed, they will train them. You'll be able to train your children. It keeps unfolding and increasing like that. So we have a better society, a better future. Everybody is happy and like that. So don't be emotional. Think well. They used to say something, love is blind, but marriage is an eye opener. That's the truth. So don't fall into that sham, don't fall into that scam at all. Don't let it be until you get married that you now know that, so I married the wrong person. Do you think I have to be struggling? So many people are going through struggles in their marriages. Instead of them to be focused in things that are more important, they can't, because a lot of mistakes, a lot of why did you do this, why did you do that, I don't even know I'm going to meet all these kind of things in this marriage, debts, all sorts. So at the end of the day, they won't have time for the children, and from there will be misplaced priorities, there will be mistakes all around. So God is not intending that in your marriage, right? And He's not intending that in the marriage you're still going to get into. So also make sure that you don't make mistake of the society. A lot of people are making mistake of the society by following a lot of social media scam. I was just scrolling some things, like I was just going through some things, and when you decide to operate on it and use it, it might lead you to where you wouldn't want to. So you have to be careful and be able to filter that which is good and that which isn't. Like the society will now believe that is until, as in, they don't really want to feel what God created is good enough. It's now like society of, I think I can be better on my own. I think I don't need a man. I think I have to be the one to, I can pay for my dinner, just like what they do in the UK, right? We can, I have to bring my money to pay for the dates. I'm the woman, you are the lady, and don't worry, I'll pay my own, I'll pay my, all those kind of things. They're already setting, like, I know my rights indirectly, whether you say it or you did not say it. I just trying to tell the guy that, see, I know my right, I can pay for this food that you are offering me. That's by the side, but that's a long topic on its own. And the last one I would just like us to know that, just like I said earlier, is healthy marriage will always bring forth healthy society. And once when you have a healthy marriage, your mind is set. You don't have misplaced priorities. You know what you want to do, so you'll be able to set your things on things that are that are right. You'll be able to set your things on purposes that are truthful for you. You'll be able to even have financial gain. There will be favor. That is when that Bible verse, "He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." So favor will be able to come, because rest of my peace, God dwells where there is peace. So if you are having that peace of mind, you already know what you want, and you already know that your marriage is to establish a good society, then financial gains will come. You see a lot of opportunities. It will come your way. It will definitely come your way. So this is it, my people. And thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. I also have other videos that you can watch. Maybe from I think I have one for the newlywed, and I also have for married couples, relationship, dating, and also. So thank you for joining me for today's episode. Thank you. Bye for now.